Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome back to ASMR. On today's video I have Mam here for a colour analysis and we're going to cover Mam's hair as well. She's already wearing the white t-shirt to neutralise her colours, so going to place this. So we have the navy and white. Over the top we have the cream and the tan. So, warm, cool. So at the warm, look at her face, don't look at the colours. Cool. Well, what changes do you see, everyone? Let me know in the comments. Now we're going to move on to the pine green from winter and the warm curry green from spring. The warm curry green from spring versus the pine green from winter.
I like that one.
What do you see with this one?
The face glows a different colour.
Yeah, yes it does. Now for the pinks from summer. It's a very soft blue based pink. Coral from spring and autumn. This is a warm yellow based pink.
Ooh.
This is first two. Now we have the electric blue. This is a cool blue from winter. The aquamarine from spring, which is yellow based. Warm. Cool. Do a couple more of the ice lemon from winter. Buttercup from spring. The ice lemon is blue based and cool. The buttercup is warm and yellow based. Okay. Oh. Hidden. Okay. Warm or the cool? And for the final two, we'll do the royal purple, which is a cool blue based purple from winter, versus the violet from the spring palette, warm and yellow based. Look at her face, don't look at the colour. And we'll do a final test with the metallics. The cool blue based metal of silver versus the warm yellow based metal of gold. Warm, cool. One final time before I give you the answer. Okay, so with the gold, Mum's face becomes more golden, fresh, youthful. In the silver, Mum's face becomes more chalky and pale. The violet, Mum has vibrancy to her skin tone. The royal purple feels heavy, a bit strict. The buttercup, which is absolutely delightful. The ice lemon feels very cold, very distant. Aquamarine is lovely. The electric blue isn't bad, but a tiny bit greying in comparison to the aquamarine. The coral, which is lovely, it looks like you've been on holiday. The clover pink is just very draining, very drab. The curry green, which is very warm and inviting. The pine green just feels very heavy, very hard on the face in comparison to the curry green. The warm neutrals are very approachable and warm, and the cool neutrals are very strict, like a police officer. Now we'll move on to the intensity phase. Spring versus autumn. This time we're only going to be using the warm yellow based colours for this test. Now we can remove the hair covering because now we figured out the undertone. So now it's just a matter of finding out how bright or soft your colouring is. So we're going to start off with the soft neutrals of autumn. We have the oyster and the dark brown in comparison to the bright neutrals of cream and tan. Make sure the coloured hairs are away from your face, cause less of a visual distraction. Okay, so we have bright. Do we like the bright, or do we need to add a bit of vintage and softness? Let me know what you think in the comments. Now we'll test the olive, the dark olive from autumn versus the apple green from spring, light and bright, or do it deep and soft. Look at Mum's face, don't look at the colour.
Yeah.
Put another bright colour on there, bright green, and compare this one if it makes it easier. Curry green, which is bright. The dark olive, which is very soft. The two bright greens back on. Make sure it doesn't slide off the material. Now for the autumn mustard. Rich, soft mustard. versus the light bright Buttercup. Let me know in the comments, is it autumn or spring? And the final pair, we have Peacock versus Aqua. So Peacock is like Aqua but with a dusty camera lens, like through a dusty camera lens. And the Aqua is light and bright. Now where do we feel a freshness? Do we feel a freshness with the brightness or with the softness? You can even compare it to this autumn turquoise of Kingfisher if this is too difficult. This is deeper. And actually it's shared with the sea green from the summer palette. So it's very soft in comparison to the Aqua. Light and bright from spring, deep and soft from autumn. Last chance before I give you the answer. Okay, so the lightness and brightness of spring is very fresh and youthful. The Kingfisher isn't too bad, but a bit heavy. It's a bit aged.
A bit like me.
The Peacock, which just doesn't have that brightness that you need. It's not really lifting compared to the Buttercup, which is absolutely, this is going to be a 10, I can tell. We have the Mustard, which just feels a bit too heavy, a bit swampy. The Apple Green, which is delightful, just like the Kerry Green is. The Dark Olive just feels very swampy, very heavy, very antiqued. It just doesn't feel uplifting at all. The bright neutrals, which I think are absolutely delightful on you. I think the tan is amazing and the cream very uplifting, gives you a wonderful fresh golden light. Whereas the autumn neutrals are very heavy, just not colourful at all. They look too drab. So now we're going to rate Mum's spring colours. By looking at her palette in its totality as much as possible. Now we'll start off with the cream, which is a very uplifting light neutral for you. And next we have Banana, which is a neutral and also is classed as a yellow. This has a lovely freshness to it as well. It goes with the lightness of your colouring. You have the tan, which on you is very golden. It's very lovely, especially when you combine it with your neutrals. Like this. There's a lovely freshness here, and it's great for, you know, business wear. Now it's time to do one of the pops of colours, like the geranium red. I knew this is fabulous.
Nice colour.
It's a very bright and warm red, which is actually shared with the autumn palette. This is where autumn and spring meet. and this can be your splash of colour to go with your neutrals. Because springs suit neutrals with a splash of colour. This is absolutely gorgeous on you. We'll compare it to another red, which is the poppy. This is nice, but this is even better because it has your warmth to go with it. Matches your warmth much better than the poppy does. Now let's look at the pinks. Now we'll go through the family of pinks. Let's start off with the softest, most delicate shell pink. Compare it to the geranium pink, which is light but getting brighter and a bit warmer. This is lovely. Then we have the flamingo pink, which is even brighter, slightly deeper, and the shocking pink, which is bright but it's cooler. This one feels a bit cold. It's lovely, but a bit cold compared to the flamingo pink, which matches you perfectly. And the geranium pink is gorgeous too, although by a touch I prefer the flamingo pink.
I like that one best.
Yeah, I do too. It's absolutely gorgeous. And we have the coral as well, which I forgot to bring out. This is easily another wow on you. I love this colour on you. And we have the shell pink, which is obviously better below the waist. I don't even think this could be worn as a jacket very easily on you. It's a bit too bland. Now we'll look at the greens. So we have these greens coming up. The apple green, which is the lightest. Which is lovely on you. Then we have, I'm going to call this apple lime, which is absolutely gorgeous. It's really nice. Matches you perfectly. The curry green, which is in a lovely satin material. Another
nice.
Lovely, say, wow colour on you. And then we have the leaf green, which is also beautiful. Now this is lovely, but I think it's a bit on the autumnal side compared to curry green, which is a wow, and the apple lime, which is also a wow. The apple green is also lovely, but I feel like it's a bit light here. Here we have the turquoises and the blues and violet. We'll start off with the violet, I think. Yeah, this is very nice. It's a
nice
lovely
colour.
contrast with your features. This is the turquoise blue, which is also quite nice. aqua, which is getting warmer and it's very bright. This is amazing on you. And the aquamarine here, which is lovely with your warms. And finally, we have the bright blue. This is absolutely
Nice.
stunning on you. Absolutely a wow colour. So is this one. Adds to the warmth. This is a wow colour as well, obviously. The turquoise blue is lovely, but maybe a touch greying compared to the other turquoises. And the violet is beautiful. And the last colour that we'll look at is the buttercup. Which I think is just stunning on you. I think it's absolutely a wow colour. So, we'll take a look at Mam's best colours. Okay, this is Mam in all of her best colours. Mam is a true paint box spring. So she has all of the brightest colours that have a balance between warmth, lightness and brightness. These are her best colours and she looks amazing in them. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, ring that notification bell so you don't miss out on a video, and leave any respectful comments or questions down in the comment section below. Leave a like as well because that really helps the video, and share this video. Okay, take care. Good night.